I hear Dianne Feinstein has some issues as well. Some staying power issues.
Even her staff is raising the questions about it, you know.
So she was doing a question and answer with Dorsey, right? Jack Dorsey of Twitter.
Yeah.
And she asked a question, right? She asked a question about...
She asked the same question twice within 2 minutes.
7, President Trump tweeted, and I quote, "I won this election by a lot," end quote. Obviously, that's not true. President Trump lost the election. The warning label that Twitter has applied to the tweet says, and I quote, "Official sources may not have called the race when this was tweeted," end quote. Do you believe that label goes far enough to prevent the tweet's harms when the tweet is still visible and not accurate?
I do, because it's not just the surface level label.
Well, let me give you a specific. On November 7, President Trump tweeted this: "I won this election by a lot," end quote. That's obviously not true. President Trump lost the election. The warning label that Twitter has applied to the tweet says, and I quote, "Official sources may not have called the race when this was tweeted," end quote. Now, here's the question. Does that label do enough to prevent the tweet's harms when the tweet is still visible and is not accurate?
I believe it's really important that we show people
Without realizing that she had already asked the same question. I mean, she read it word by word.
Mm-hmm. Right. With no recognition or acknowledgement that it's been said again. So this has been an issue with, I think it's actually more of an issue with the Democrats, that their average age is just much higher.
Yeah.
I'm not sure compared to Republicans, but it is higher than Republicans. But this is an issue. I mean, when you reach an age like that of 70s, 80s, you kind of run out of ideas. You know, you're kind of entrenched in your ideology, and you're not open to new suggestions or new ways of seeing the problems.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have as much energy.
No.
And you're not thinking about new things. I mean, you kind of have your own way of doing things now. I mean, we're not trying to make fun of her age or anything.
Sure.
But her age is an issue.
Of course.
I mean, not just this case. I mean, just look at the hearing that she just went through with the Amy Coney Dog Barrett. Oh, sorry, Amy COVID Barrett. Oh, sorry. I mean, I keep saying these things.
Well, you're on the right track. I think you're not wrong on any of those. But yeah, so so they have the hearing.
Yeah,
a hearing that should never have taken place.
Nope,
but it did.
It did. And what did she do after the hearings were concluded?
Well, of course, she embraced Lindsey Graham. What else would she do, right?
And she said these were the most fair hearings that she has ever taken part of.
Fair hearings.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, where they didn't get anything, and these were the most fair hearings. So I don't want to. Maybe because they what's not the fair.
They exercised decorum. I suppose that's what they meant. So now she has stepped down from the Senate, the judiciary. Is that her?
She is stepping down. She says she's going to focus on California's wildfire now. She's going to become
firefighter. Good for her. What a new career path. That's it's important.
Yeah, she's saying that she's going to try to join EPA, environmental committee. I don't know what it's called, but
I'm not sure. In the House or in the Senate?
I don't Senate, know.
I don't know what that's. We'll look at
that. She's only been in Senate, 20, 30 years?
Oh, that's all.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
26 years, I believe, I think. She was hired by this people of California.
Well, I mean, look, it's a long, distinguished career. Maybe it's time to hang it up. Time to say, hey, pass the torch to somebody else. Maybe, just maybe, she steps down and somebody else like Ro Khanna?
Well, you would think so, but these people do not want to give up power.
No, they don't. No, it's seductive, right? It's there's something about being in that position of being only one of 100 senators in the country. It's prestige, influence, access to information that
Of course, I mean it's the power. I mean it's not the money. I mean
No.
she's not hurting for money.
No, she's
I mean,
multimillionaire.
she's got plenty of money. It's the only reason she wants to hang around is because it's the power. You're center of attention. People are, reporters are running after you, trying to ask you questions.
Oh yeah, and just being relevant, right?
Yeah, just
I mean, nobody wants to fall into obscurity from a position like that. So it's understandable. It's human nature. But at some point, you have to ask the question, is what I'm doing in the best interest of my constituents? Clearly not. Clearly not.
no.
So,
I mean, she's. It's just not that she's a dumb person. I mean, but she was a very effective leader at one time, and clearly we know that she's lost it.
yeah, that ship has sailed.
Yeah.
The window is closed, or metaphor you want. Yeah, it's time. It's time to move on and let someone else with new ideas take that seat. So
Can you take Nancy Pelosi with you when you go?
She
Miss
can.
Feinstein,
and also Chuck Schumer,
Yeah.
and Joe Manchin especially. Yeah, they can
especially Joe Manchin. Yeah,
they can all get in their clown car together and
you all can go and hang out at the same nursing home or wherever you guys go.
well, they drive off into the sunset. I don't care what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are a hindrance. Yeah, so hopefully she'll make the right decision. Maybe a little pressure. Maybe this podcast will pressure her to step down completely from the Senate. And I mean, it's very likely. Our reach extends all the way to Washington, D.C., so.
Well, we're trying to anyway. Dianne Feinstein, if you're listening, please quit while you're still alive.
We'll edit that one out. I don't know. Dianne Frankenstein. Yeah. So, that's Lou Holtz. That's Dianne Feinstein. Why don't we talk about our old friend, Buddy Brown?